Alright, well, I took a minute to myself because the anger got to me a little bit about the old steering. So I think what my plan is going to be, let's see if I can get under here. So I'm going to mark where the center link goes across, and then basically cut that part of the oil pan out and kind of make like a little, like set it back, you know, an inch or so, and weld a little piece of angle in there, a sheet metal, and a custom pan. So hopefully it'll mark it, take it out, take the pan off the car. It should come off with the motor still in, and then I'll have a better idea as to what I can do once I get to the inside of it. So I'll save you the drama, I'll have it pulled off, and I'll show you guys how it turned out. Okay, so I got the pan off the car. I marked, it's going to show up right here across, is where the top of the center link was, so I'll go just probably a half an inch past that. And then I'll have to go in, maybe an inch or so, kind of like that, so I'll kind of go across there, down, over, around, and cut that piece out. And then I'll have to kind of fill that back in with sheet metal, which should be fine. So you flip it around here, this is where the oil pump pickup's going to be, and I got, well, 2 knuckles before I'm actually hitting the piece there, so it shouldn't interfere with anything, should work out just fine. I gotta clean this all up anyways, 'cause it's all trashered, but that's the plan. So I'll tape this off, cut it out, and I've got to find some sheet metal to weld in there. Okay, here we go. So I trimmed it out there. This is the piece, obviously, that was like that. So basically what I'm going to kind of do is fill it in with sheet metal and kind of do something along the lines of that. So it'll kick in. So that's the plan. Anyways, I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I'm going to test fit it on the car and just run the steering back and forth and make sure that it's enough, that I've cut out enough. Sure I have. And then, yeah, get back to welding it together. Alright guys, so cleaned up the oil pan a little bit, cleaned up the inside edge there because that's going to be a pain to get to after, so I made sure I ran a file in there. I measured it's 2 inches by 3 inches. I had an old panel here, left over I guess from the 55, so I just kind of measured out a little section, so I'm going to kind of do that. And hopefully I'll be able to fold it somewhat in the vise. It doesn't have to be perfect, it'll fit in there, and then I'll be able to weld it the whole way around, clean it all up, and go from there. So I'll get this chopped out, pull it over, and see how it fits and show you guys. Okay, so here's the little piece I just built. So it's kind of a pain to get in here, but I have it so it does fit, in there, so I'll be able to weld it all up, go the whole way around, and then clean it all up. Should look pretty good. So we can start on that, set the welder up, and start tacking her into place. Then maybe I'll double check it one last time before I finish burning it in. Alright, so I just got the piece kind of roughed in, put a few tack welds on, so that's kind of what it's looking like. So, I think I'm going to call it right now for tonight, going in for some dinner, and then I'll probably be back out tomorrow night, test fit in the car before I get too crazy. But then, weld it the whole way in, grind it down, and it'll be custom like the rest of the car. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Alright, let's go down, guys. I'm not too sure where we left it there. It's been a couple days since I've been out in the garage, but so I put a few tack welds on just to kind of hold this. I knocked it all into place with the hammer a little bit, so it's pretty much ready to go. I've got it all cleaned up. I'm just gonna buzz in all the way around there and then grind it flush. So I'll show you how it turns out. Alright guys, so here we are. Just kind of weld it the whole way around there. So I'll just give it a quick once over with the flap wheel, clean it all up, and then I'll probably water test it in the tub, and hopefully it won't leak. But if it has a couple of pinholes, I guess I'll re-weld a few spots, and worst case I'll JB weld it. So yeah, I'll get it all ground down, show you how it turns out, and if it holds water. Alright, so I ground it all down and I fill it full of water and let it sit for probably about an hour, and nothing came out, so I'm calling it good enough for me. So I'll slide it into the car, put it on hopefully one last time, run the steering back and forth, and then on to another project. All right, pan's in. It's kind of hard to show you guys everything here because it's in an awkward spot and it's dark and everything. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but it works. It clears side to side. I'll show you inside here a little bit. Everything's just kind of loose, so it's a pain to rock everything around. But you can see lots of clearance there. As we go back and forth. Again, pain to do one-handed. But it seems to fit, lots of clearance. Under full lock it's close, but I'm hoping I won't be at full lock with the suspension compressed under wide open throttle, and it shouldn't be an issue. So I think I'm going to call it for this project, or this thing here. I still got the front suspension to do, or the steering I should say, but I want to get on something else. So I'm going to put these, I got these leaf springs here. So I'll jack the back of the car up, and I'll probably put the leaves in. So I think that's it for this project and tonight there, but if you guys don't mind, kind of go on there, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I think that's it for this one. Alright guys, thanks.